Physical health. An important factor for living happily and healthily in old age. Physical health is an important foundation for maintaining quality of life when entering old age. At this stage, the body begins to decline in both physical strength and recovery ability, so proper health care is extremely necessary. Some daily habits seem simple but bring great benefits in protecting health. 1. Eat breakfast before exercising. The secret to stabilizing blood sugar. One of the common mistakes that many people make is exercising on an empty stomach, especially in the morning. When you first wake up, your blood sugar is often low after a long night without energy. Vigorous exercise at this time can cause the body to fall into a state of exhaustion, dizziness, lightheadedness, and even fainting. Eating a light breakfast before exercising is the best way to provide energy and stabilize blood sugar. A simple breakfast such as whole wheat bread, oatmeal, or a banana combined with unsweetened yogurt can help the body prepare for physical activities without causing a heavy stomach. This also helps reduce the risk of cardiovascular problems, especially in the elderly who are at high risk of hypertension and heart disease. 2. Gentle exercise. Morning walk and unexpected benefits. Exercise is one of the important factors that help the elderly maintain sustainable health. However, choosing gentle exercises that are suitable for your physical condition is essential. Morning walk is one of the ideal activities because it does not require too much effort but helps improve blood circulation, support the cardiovascular system, and increase resistance. The best time to walk is about 30 minutes after breakfast. You can choose quiet, airy areas such as parks or small indoor gardens. Walking at a moderate pace, combined with deep breathing, will help the body relax, reduce stress, and increase oxygen to the brain. 3. Be careful when waking up. Avoid the risk of fainting and falling. Many older people often have the habit of jumping up as soon as they wake up, which is very dangerous. When lying down, blood is mainly concentrated in the internal organs. If you stand up suddenly, the blood has not yet circulated to the brain, which can easily cause dizziness, lightheadedness, and even fainting. To avoid this situation, after waking up, lie down for a few more minutes and do some gentle stretching movements. Stretching your arms and legs, turning your neck, or taking a few deep breaths will help the circulatory system work more regularly. After that, you can slowly sit up and wait a little longer before standing up. Taking care of your physical health in old age is not only about exercising, but also understanding what your body needs. Eating breakfast before exercising, doing light exercise like walking, and being careful when waking up are simple habits that have great significance in protecting your health. Maintain them as part of your daily lifestyle for a healthier and happier life. Proper nutrition. The golden key to sustainable health. Proper nutrition is an important factor in maintaining health, especially in the elderly. When entering middle age and old age, our bodies are no longer able to metabolize and absorb nutrients as effectively as before. This leads to the risk of nutritional deficiencies and health decline if not properly cared for. Therefore, building a reasonable and scientific diet is essential to ensure sustainable health. Underscore. One. Fiber. Friend of the digestive system. One of the common problems in the elderly is constipation and digestive disorders. The main cause often comes from a lack of fiber in the diet. Fiber not only helps promote the digestive process, but also helps regulate blood sugar and reduce cholesterol. The most abundant source of fiber comes from fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. For example, fruits, apples, pears, bananas, oranges, grapefruit, berries, strawberries, blueberries. Vegetables, broccoli, spinach, kale, carrots, sweet potatoes. Whole grains, oats, brown rice, whole wheat bread, whole grain cereals. Adding fiber daily helps increase intestinal motility, reduce constipation, and maintain stable blood sugar. In addition, fiber also creates a feeling of fullness for a long time, helping to control weight effectively. Underscore. Two. Balanced diet. Diverse and scientific. To maintain long-term health, it is not only necessary to add fiber, but also to balance other nutritional groups such as protein, good fats, vitamins, and minerals. Protein supports muscle regeneration and maintenance, especially important for the elderly. Good sources of protein include fish, chicken breast, tofu, green beans, and nuts. Healthy fats prioritize olive oil, flaxseed oil, or fish oil to provide omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. Vitamins and minerals. Make sure to get enough vitamin D, calcium to prevent osteoporosis, and vitamin B12 to support nerve function. In addition, avoid consuming too much processed foods, sweets, and fatty foods. These foods can cause excess fat accumulation, increasing the risk of diabetes and cardiovascular disease. 3. Drink enough water. An indispensable factor. Elderly people often feel less thirsty due to a decline in the body's ability to recognize water needs. However, lack of water can cause dehydration, dry skin, fatigue, and constipation. Make sure to drink at least 1.5 to 2 liters of water per day, which can be supplemented with fresh fruit juice or herbal tea. 4. Develop healthy eating habits. Eat many small meals a day. Instead of eating too much at one meal, divide it into 4 to 5 meals to reduce pressure on the digestive system. Eat slowly and chew thoroughly. Chewing thoroughly helps the digestive process go smoothly and absorb nutrients better. Do not eat too late in the evening. Dinner should be light and not too full to avoid affecting sleep. Underscore. Five. Listen to your body. Adjust to suit each individual. Not all diets are suitable for everyone. Listen to your body and monitor your reactions after each meal. If there are any signs such as indigestion, bloating, or fatigue, adjust your menu and consult a nutritionist. Adequate nutrition not only helps improve digestive health, but also protects the body from the risk of disease when you get old. Combining fiber from fruits, vegetables, whole grains with essential nutrients is the best way to stay healthy and active in the years to come. Start building healthy eating habits today to live a life full of energy and health. Social connection, a key to mental and physical health in modern life, especially as we age. Maintaining social connections becomes increasingly important. Isolation and lack of social interaction not only affect our mental health, but also cause many physical health problems. Many studies have shown that people with good social relationships tend to live longer and have a better quality of life than those who are lonely. 1. Stay in touch with family and friends. A bond of love in the age of technology, staying in touch with loved ones has become easier than ever. Video calls, text messages, and even face-to-face meetings all bring great mental benefits. Video calls. This is a great way to see the faces and expressions of loved ones, helping to ease feelings of longing and creating a sense of closeness. Even if you can't meet in person, chatting via video helps connect emotionally in a real way. Messages and social networks. Platforms like Zalo, Facebook, Viber, or WhatsApp help you send greetings and share small stories in daily life. Sometimes just a good morning message is enough to feel cared for. Meet in person. If possible, arrange regular meetings with friends or family. A light coffee or cozy meal not only helps reduce stress, but also creates memorable memories. 2. Participate in community activities. Connect and share. Not only keeping in touch with relatives, expanding social relationships also plays an important role. Community activities are a great opportunity to meet new friends and build positive relationships. Book club. For those who love to read, book clubs are a place to share their passion for literature, discuss works, and expand their knowledge. This is also an opportunity to learn from friends who share the same interests. Art classes. Painting, pottery, handicrafts are all activities that help stimulate creativity and exercise the mind. In particular, working in a collective environment will create a natural connection with people who share the same passion. Volunteer. Contributing to the community through volunteer activities brings a sense of satisfaction and meaning. Helping others not only brings joy, but also makes you feel more useful and positive. 3. Health benefits of social connection. Living in the community helps prolong life and improve mental health. Isolation and loneliness can easily lead to depression anxiety, and even increase the risk of chronic diseases such as high blood pressure and cardiovascular disease. On the contrary, people who maintain good social relationships are less stressed, sleep better, and have a stronger immune system. In addition, participating in community activities also helps the brain function actively, reducing the risk of memory loss diseases such as Alzheimer's. In particular, the feeling of being loved and shared increases the level of the hormone oxytocin, which helps improve mood and creates a more optimistic motivation to live. 4. Build and maintain social relationships. Not everyone can easily integrate into a new community, especially the elderly. However, do not hesitate to step out of your comfort zone and try participating in new activities. If you find it difficult, start with small things like chatting with neighbors, attending neighborhood meetings, or joining hobby clubs. To maintain relationships, show interest by regularly asking and sharing. Sometimes, a gentle greeting or a word of encouragement can also warm the hearts of others. Conclusion: social connection is not just about communication, but also the art of building and maintaining relationships. Having a strong emotional support network makes life more joyful and meaningful. Cherish the relationships you have and constantly look for opportunities to create new relationships, because love and sharing are the keys to helping us live healthier and happier lives. Regular health checkups. Protect your health and prevent risks. Regular health checkups are one of the most important factors in maintaining long-term health, especially in the elderly. As the body ages, the risk of chronic diseases such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and dyslipidemia increases. Therefore, regular health checkups not only help detect potential problems early, but also contribute to preventing dangerous complications such as heart attacks, strokes, and kidney failure. 1. Monitor blood pressure. Protect the cardiovascular system. High blood pressure is one of the silent killers that causes many dangerous complications, including myocardial infarction, stroke, and heart failure. The elderly are susceptible to high blood pressure because the blood vessel walls become stiffer and the ability to regulate blood pressure decreases. Frequency of testing. Older adults should measure their blood pressure at least 1 to 2 times a week, especially if they have a history of high blood pressure or cardiovascular disease. How to measure blood pressure properly? For accurate results, measure in the morning after waking up and before breakfast in a relaxed state. Safe threshold. Normal blood pressure fluctuates around 120/80 mmHg. If blood pressure regularly exceeds 140/90 mmHg, consult a doctor to adjust medication or diet. In addition, recording blood pressure measurements helps track changes over time and supports doctors in the diagnosis process. 2. Monitor blood sugar. Prevent diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is a major threat to the elderly due to insulin resistance and unhealthy diet. Prolonged high blood sugar can damage nerves, kidneys, and retinas, leading to serious complications. How often to check? If you have been diagnosed with diabetes, you should check your blood sugar every day or as directed by your doctor. If you do not have diabetes but are at high risk, you should check at least every 3 to 6 months. Safe blood sugar level. Fasting blood sugar should be below 100 milligrams per deciliter, 5.6 millimoles per liter. If it exceeds 126 milligrams per deciliter, 7 millimoles per liter, you may have diabetes. Note: to keep your blood sugar stable, maintain a low-sugar, high-fiber diet and do light exercise. 3. Monitor cholesterol. Prevent atherosclerosis. High cholesterol, especially LDL, bad cholesterol, is a leading risk factor for atherosclerosis and coronary artery disease. Regular cholesterol testing helps prevent serious cardiovascular complications. Frequency of testing. Cholesterol should be tested at least once a year or more often if at high risk. Ideal cholesterol levels. Total cholesterol, below 200 milligrams per deciliter. LDL, bad, below 100 milligrams per deciliter. HDL, good, above 60 milligrams per deciliter. Triglycerides, below 150 milligrams per deciliter. Lifestyle adjustments. Limit consumption of saturated fat, fried foods, and increase fiber intake from vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. 4. Do not ignore unusual signs. Sometimes, small signs such as dizziness, fatigue, chest pain, or shortness of breath can be signs of serious health problems. Do not be subjective or ignore them. If you experience any unusual symptoms, go to a medical facility for timely examination and advice. In addition, regular blood tests, electrocardiograms, ECGs, echocardiograms, and kidney and liver function tests also help detect potential diseases early. 5. Benefits of regular health checks, early detection and timely treatment. Detecting diseases at an early stage increases the chance of successful treatment and minimizes complications. Reduce medical costs. Prevention is always cheaper than cure, especially for chronic diseases that require long-term treatment. Protect mental health. Knowing your health status helps reduce anxiety and stress, keeping you optimistic and secure. Conclusion: regular health checks are an important key to maintaining health and preventing potential risks. Don't wait until you have symptoms to go to the doctor, because by then, the disease may be in a serious stage. Be proactive in protecting yourself by regularly monitoring your blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol, as well as listening to your body to promptly detect and handle any abnormalities. Health is your most valuable asset, so don't miss the opportunity to take care of it today. Mental health care. Keeping your mind strong and sharp. Mental health is an important factor in maintaining quality of life, especially in the elderly. As we age, not only the body but also the mind is affected by many negative effects of aging, loneliness, and stress. Therefore, taking care of mental health is essential to keep the soul strong, optimistic, and positive. 1. Participate in mentally stimulating activities. One of the best ways to keep your mind sharp is to participate in mentally stimulating activities. Activities such as puzzles, playing chess, reading, or learning a new skill all stimulate the brain, helping to improve memory and thinking ability. Puzzles and chess. Games such as Sudoku, chess, or crosswords are not only entertaining, but also train reasoning and logic skills. Regularly challenging the brain helps prevent the risk of cognitive decline. Reading and writing. Reading helps to explore the world of knowledge, expand understanding, and give the mind a chance to rest in the world of imagination. Writing, whether in a diary or a reflection, also helps to relieve stress and express emotions. Learning new skills. Learning a new language, learning an instrument, or taking online classes not only refreshes you, but also promotes memory and brain flexibility. These activities not only help to exercise the brain, but also bring joy and a sense of accomplishment when conquering new challenges. 2. Increase social interaction. Loneliness is one of the factors that cause depression and mental health decline in the elderly. To reduce the feeling of loneliness, regular social interaction is extremely important. Meeting friends and family, maintaining relationships with relatives through video calls, texting, or in-person meetings helps to feel connected and loved. Participate in community activities. Book clubs, art classes, or yoga sessions are great places to meet people with similar interests. This not only enriches your spiritual life, but also helps expand your social network. Volunteering. Volunteering brings a sense of meaning and satisfaction when contributing to the community. It is also an opportunity to meet new friends, share, and learn from them. Social interaction improves mental health, creates a sense of security, and reduces anxiety, thereby helping to prolong life and improve the quality of life. 3. Pursue a personal passion. There is no age that prevents you from pursuing your passion. Maintaining a personal hobby not only enriches your life, but also brings joy and satisfaction. Rediscover an old hobby. It could be gardening, knitting, painting, or cooking, anything that has brought you joy in the past. Returning to your passion will help your mind to be excited and refreshed. Explore new things. Don't be afraid to try activities that you have never done before. For example, join a dance class, learn a new way of cooking, or join a cultural exchange. Record your journey. Writing a diary or recording a video, sharing your personal experiences, achievements, and joys is also a way to preserve memories and share with loved ones. 4. Benefits of taking care of mental health. Taking care of mental health not only helps improve mood, but also reduces the risk of mental illnesses such as depression and anxiety. Elderly people with good mental health will feel confident, love life, and have the motivation to participate in social and physical activities. In addition, taking care of mental health also helps improve sleep quality, strengthen the immune system, and reduce stress. People who keep their minds sharp and positive tend to live longer and enjoy life more fully. Conclusion: mental health plays an important role in keeping life meaningful and energetic. Be proactive in engaging in mentally stimulating activities, maintaining social relationships, and pursuing personal passions to keep your mind sharp and optimistic. Don't let age be a barrier. Enjoy every moment with a positive and optimistic attitude. Positive thinking and balanced lifestyle. The key to a happy life. Modern life with many pressures and worries can easily make people fall into a state of stress and imbalance. Especially when old age comes, maintaining a positive thinking and balanced lifestyle becomes more important than ever. These are factors that help you not only prolong your life, but also keep your mind and body healthy and full of energy. 1. Positive thinking. The secret to an optimistic and happy life. Positive thinking is not only a psychological state, but also a lifestyle, helping people overcome difficulties and challenges with perseverance and faith in good things. Look at problems in an optimistic way. In life, difficulties are inevitable, but instead of being immersed in sadness, learn to see them as opportunities to grow. Changing your perspective helps you face adversity with more confidence. Focus on the positive. Pay attention to the little joys in life, such as a fresh morning, a greeting from a loved one, or a cup of aromatic coffee. Sometimes, happiness comes from the simplest things. Practice gratitude. Every day, take time to reflect on the things you feel grateful for. Writing down the precious moments helps you nourish your soul and keep your faith in life. People who maintain a positive mindset are less likely to experience mental health problems such as anxiety or depression. Optimism not only brings joy, but also strengthens the immune system and helps the body fight disease better. 2. A balanced lifestyle. Put health and relationships first. Living in balance is the key to maintaining a happy and sustainable life. This includes taking care of both your physical and mental health and building meaningful relationships. Maintain healthy living habits. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep are the basic principles to maintain good health. Choose gentle physical activities such as walking, yoga, or dancing to keep your body flexible and full of energy. Manage stress. Take time to relax and take care of yourself through meditation, deep breathing, or participating in artistic activities. Reducing stress helps keep your mind fresh and comfortable. Build and maintain relationships. Social relationships are an indispensable part of a balanced life. Be proactive in connecting with family, friends, and the surrounding community. Sharing, confiding, and listening to others not only helps you release your emotions, but also creates connections and affection. 3. Find joy in the little things. Joy does not necessarily come from great achievements, but sometimes lies in simple, everyday moments. Enjoy the warmth of the morning sun, the scent of a newly bloomed flower, or the laughter of your grandchildren. Don't let worries about the future overshadow the joy of the present. Optimism and a peaceful mind help you enjoy every moment to the fullest. 4. Conclusion. Positive thinking and a balanced lifestyle are two inseparable factors in building a happy and meaningful life. By maintaining an optimistic attitude, taking care of your overall health, and staying connected with your loved ones, you will find peace and joy in every passing day. Start with small changes and stick with healthy habits, so that each passing day brings happiness and satisfaction in life. Finally, our advice is, maintaining a healthy, active, and socially integrated lifestyle is the key to helping you live a healthy and happy old age. Take care of your physical and mental health, stay connected to your family and community, and constantly nurture the little joys in life. Regular health checkups also help detect potential problems early, protecting you from unnecessary risks. Always cherish every moment and maintain a positive mindset to live each day to the fullest.